Welcome to Charter Local Edition. I'm Tracy Young. Our guest is British actor, musician, and Renaissance man Michael Des Barres. He received the 2011 Action on Film International Film Festival's Legends Award. He joins us to discuss his incredibly diversified career, as well as where you can see him perform live with his new band, the Michael Des Barres Band, this fall. Nice to have you with us, sir.
Great to be here, Tracy.
You have this amazing career, someone who's TV, film, music, poetry, a little bit of everything. Tell me about your roots in the UK growing up.
Yeah, well, it's all showing off, Tracy. It's all exhibition.
Well, you do it quite well.
Thank you very, very much.
You're in the
right
right career.
I'm delighted to be complimented on my exhibitionism. No, I started in, the late 60s in London. I went to drama school. I was in boarding schools most of my life. At 16, I went into Corona Drama School. And within a few months of being at that school, the class was taken out of that drama school and put into a movie called To Sell With Love with Sidney Poitier. This is 1967.
What a gracious man.
Incredible, noble, brilliant man. The most incredible man I ever met, ever worked with, both then and now. And so that was incredible training ground, at 16, 17 years old.
And you're Shakespearean trained.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I've done Macbeth, I've done Taming the Shrew, I've done, Much Ado About Nothing. All in Repertory Company, which is a touring theatrical company that we did as the part of the Young Royal Shakespeare Company, and we would tour, all over. After I did that movie, which was the biggest movie of the year. Well,
and what a great breakout film for him too. I mean, world acclaim for him film.
Well, that year he had the three biggest movies. He had, In the Heat of the Night, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner, To Sell With Love, all of which were, he was the biggest movie star in the world.
And they still stand today as incredible pieces of cinema.
Yes, yes, absolutely, incredible man, and set a standard for me that was both professional and the joy that he had working. It wasn't a task. It was a pleasure, and I retained at least that as something that would inform my career.
You also had deep roots and always a deep love for music, and you played Live Aid with a band called Power Station.
That's right.
There were two players from, I think I remember, it was from Duran Duran,
That's
two of the Taylors from Duran Duran.
That's right.
Robert Plant had left,
Yeah.
and you had stepped in as the lead singer.
Yeah.
Again, you're on the world stage being recognized in that band.
That was shocking. I mean, it was also, I only had 2 weeks to rehearse.
Wow.
So the singer dropped out, they got me, I came in, rehearsed for a few days, and our first show literally was the biggest show of all time in front of 2 billion people. And I was so in a zone of, I didn't have time to be nervous. And
I think a lot of
a show to put on. A lot of performers, have done it all their lives. I mean, they understand that, that the work is done, which takes away the ego and the nerves.
Oh, wow. So jump forward. You were in one of my favorite films. Now, you say it did, but I feel like it did not receive enough really audience acclaim. The Man from Elysian Films, and you worked with one of your fellow Brits, Mr. Mick Jagger.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and it was an extraordinary experience and very, very, I think that the subject matter, sexuality in America, is looked upon as some kind of disease, and it is avoided by most of the pundits.
And I think it's
in the
practiced
media.
by both animals and animals and humans, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a very sophisticated look at the world of a man who becomes a gigolo, but loves his wife.
He was extraordinary,
and he got played by Andy Garcia, and it was, I think, a very challenging movie, and certainly those movies in America tend to have a smaller audience. Right, there were no car crashes, and Vin Diesel wasn't in it. No. But Michael Des Barres was. That's it.
Really quickly, we can see you upcoming with your new band.
Got a band.
Silver Lake.
Got a new band, the Michael Des Barres Band. We're going to be playing at the Silver Lake Lounge on the 8th of September, and we'd love people to come see us.
And you have another in October.
We have another gig, indeed we do. At the end of October 29th, the legendary Viper Room on Halloween, and everybody's going to come dressed as Keith Richards.
Okay, and we can see the legend. Nice to have you with us, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Charter Local Edition. I'm Tracy Young.